What if I told you that the next all-star you talk about isn't someone already in that conversation? I'm talking true breakout mode. And I'm starting with a player whose numbers last year were good, but this season they're going to be mind-blowing. Welcome to Rim Logic. Today we're breaking down 5 NBA players who are about to explode in the 2025-26 season. Players either young rising stars or veterans ready for a career year. We'll dive into why they're primed for the leap, what has changed for them, how they're already performing in the early 2025-26 context, and finish each one with a bold prediction you'll remember. Let's get into it. Number 1. Amen Thompson for the Houston Rockets. Why he's about to break out. Amen Thompson has already shown elite defensive chops, earning all defensive first-team honors, yet his offensive game has been held back by roll and shot mechanics. With the Houston Rockets adding veteran firepower like Kevin Durant and moving on from previous guards, Amen's role is set to expand significantly. Early in the season, he's averaging increased usage, more ball handling responsibilities, and showing glimpses of playmaking. He averaged approximately 6.3 assists per 36 minutes in early games. What's changed? Shifted into a bigger offensive role thanks to team roster changes, Durant plus less guard depth. His defense gives him a floor, so the upside is purely tied to offensive improvement. He's clearly working on his jump shot and shot selection, which has been the main limiter. Bold prediction. Amen Thompson will average 19+ points and 6+ assists per game this season, and he will finish in the top 5 in most improved player voting. Why it's bold? Because many expect a breakout, but hitting all those numbers plus being in the MIP conversation is a big leap for someone previously more defense-oriented. Number 2. Shaedon Sharpe for the Portland Trail Blazers. Why he's about to break out. Shaedon Sharpe already averaged about 18.5 points per game last season and is widely considered one of the most explosive young scorers in the league. With the Trail Blazers shifting roles and needing a bona fide lead scorer, the stage is set. The team gave him a new contract extension, signaling they believe in his next step. Early projections have him in breakout candidate lists. What's changed? The Blazers traded away some veteran scoring pieces, which means Sharpe will have more offensive responsibility. His shot mechanics and finishing at the rim have improved. If he can bump up his three-point percentage and consistency, he'll unlock a higher level. Bold prediction. Shaedon Sharpe will average 22+ points per game, shoot greater than or equal to 36% from deep, and become the go-to option in crucial fourth quarters for Portland. Why it's bold? Many expect improvement, but those numbers plus being the definitive closer is a leap. Number 3. Jalen Johnson for the Atlanta Hawks. Why he's about to break out. Johnson posted all-star caliber numbers, 18.9 points per game, 10.0 rebounds per game, 5.0 assists per game, in his limited 36 games last season before a shoulder injury ended his year. The Atlanta Hawks now need him to take the next step with more consistent health and role clarity. He's listed high among most improved player odds plus 4,000 thanks to his previous sample and his fit. What's changed? Health. Coming back fully from injury means more minutes, more rhythm. Opportunity. With rotations adjusted, he should see a higher usage share, and his versatility across rebounds, assists, and scoring makes him uniquely positioned. Bold prediction. Jalen Johnson will average 20+ points, 8+ rebounds, 5+ assists per game this season, and will finish as one of the top 3 in his team's MVP conversation. Why it's bold? Because injuries have hindered him, and translating that efficiency into full season output is not guaranteed. But if he does, this kind of stat line is rare. Number 4. Bennedict Mathurin for the Indiana Pacers. Why he's about to break out. Mathurin has shown flashes of scoring, athleticism, and playmaking. The Indiana Pacers this season will lean more on him with some key teammates out or changing roles. Fantasy rankings and breakout candidate lists have pointed to him as a primary beneficiary of expanded offense. What's changed? With some departures and injury in the roster, Mathurin has increased freedom. His shooting efficiency and shot selection are improving, which is critical for a scoring wing. Bold prediction: Benedict Mathurin will break out to average 20-plus points per game, will shoot at least 38% from 3, and will post his first 30-point game by mid-season that becomes a viral highlight. Why it's bold? He's been good, but to hit those numbers consistently and grab the highlight moment is the next level. Number 5. Andrew Nembhard for the Indiana Pacers. Why he's about to break out? Nembhard is in a spot where he can assume a lead guard or primary offense role due to structural changes in his team. His previous stats already show promise in smaller samples. He's listed in the Most Improved Odds and Breakout Candidate articles. What's changed? More ball handling and playmaking responsibility. His efficiency is up. His usage is going to increase, which is a critical variable for a guard breakout. Bold prediction: Andrew Nembhard will average 15-plus points and 8-plus assists per game, shoot 40% from 3, and become a dark horse Most Improved Player candidate. Why it's bold? Moving from role player to legitimate two-way starting guard is a massive leap, but his efficiency and opportunity make it possible. There you have it. 5 name your explosive players for the 2025 to 2026 season. I went bold with predictions because that's what breakout means, taking the leap. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 5 do you believe will truly explode? Or is there a player you think will snatch the spotlight instead? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe for more analytical deep dives, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on future previews, recaps, and player watch content from Rim Logic. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.